Hey everyone, as you might have already seen, I'm no longer working for Riot Games in the LEC. I wanted to use this video to talk a bit about my time at Riot and also what's next for me. I've been doing work in the League of Legends space since 2012, and in 2018 I was working at Blitz Esports when I found out I would soon be out of a job with the project closing down. Riot reached out after just a week, and I was just so surprised. I never would have expected to be working for them. A little over a month later, I was packing all my stuff and moving my whole life to Berlin to work in the newly rebranded LEC. And I never would have anticipated how life has gone in these last 5.5 years. I was hired due to my game expertise, and that's exactly what my content focused on my first 2 years. I did game breakdowns with LEC Playbook, meta-analysis with meta reports, teamfight breakdowns with play-by-play, and other educational content like Level Up, LEC tips, and others. In most cases, I was doing the research, writing, and producing, but sometimes I was fortunate enough to also lend my voice, by shifting more of her power from the late game to the early game. As my time at Riot went by, needs evolved and changed, and I got involved in other projects that weren't necessarily super related to in-game content and were also out of my comfort zone, but I always tried to take on what I was given. And at the end of that first year, my manager at the time mentioned that we had some extra time available to do content with players after their interviews during our media days. So she asked me if I had any ideas. I pitched an idea to try some quiz-type content. And never could I have imagined that it would become the LEC's marquee content series year after year. I expanded on it and made more episodes, brought different ideas to the table, included casters and even coaches into it, and expanded the content we did during media days beyond pop quiz, as it's one of the few times throughout the year where we have access to the players.
Yankos is €1, guys! Holy shit, we're on sale today.
I know that for a lot of fans, that's what I'm known for working on, but that wasn't everything I was doing. I produced one-on-ones, produced short player profiles, or mini docu-type content. I ran all of our awards and produced the videos for them. This year, I also took on overseeing mic check and was also interviewing players so we could get sound bites for Match of the Week and our teases. There's a lot of things I didn't get to do and wanted to still have done, but I think I did the best I could with the time and resources we had. Last year, I was also fortunate enough to work both MSI and Worlds as part of Riot's global story team, where I learned even more about how to interview players and how to build storylines for teases that can get you hyped before a banger matchup. Overall, I'm super proud of the work I was able to contribute to for 5.5 years and the opportunities I've had to work with so many talented people. I also wanted to say thank you to all the LEC fans who reached out over the years, whether it was just to say something nice, to pitch ideas, or give feedback on my work. Thank you to those who went out of their way to send a nice message via Twitter or Reddit, or those that ran into me during our show days. And what's next for me, you might ask? I'm not quite sure myself, honestly. I have started taking steps to figure out what I'm going to do, but at least for now, for this month, my plans are just to take care of myself and rest. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited to be able to decide what I want to do next. Maybe that means freelancing as a producer. Maybe it's full-time somewhere else. I'm generally open to working outside of League of Legends, not only on Valorant, but other games outside of Riot's sphere as well. So if you would like to reach out, my email will be in the description. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for all the years supporting my work. And yeah, I'll see you guys around.